Welcome to my channel, guys. We'll talk about this reno in a minute. I'm happy to see you here. This is us leaving New Zealand 2 years ago to start our new life in Croatia. We were driving along the motorway to get our flight to Croatia, and this is Makaskar. We live in the Makaskar area, the Makaskar Riviera, and we had so much fun just travelling around a little bit in South Dalmatia. And I must admit, the bridge, I will put the name up on the screen, this bridge is my favourite bridge. I sound like a nerd. I've got a thing about bridges. It is so cool. We were on our way to Dubrovnik, and it was the most beautiful winter's day in January, so I thought I would let you have a little look at the scenery. So grabbing a coffee, always need a coffee, guys. And this is an Amish. I'm so happy to be living in Croatia. It is so beautiful. My husband and I retired here from New Zealand, but we don't like to use the word retired because we're far from stopping doing things that we love. I do intend to put quite a few driving videos of Croatia up on this channel. I just love them. I just love showing you or reminding you, if you don't live in Croatia anymore, what this beautiful country looks like. How can I not share how lucky I am to be living here full time? As I near my 60s, this couldn't be further away from where I come from in New Zealand. I have no connection with Croatia. It's my husband who has the connection and he speaks the language. Unfortunately, I don't. So anyway, it can be quite challenging sometimes. This is the house we purchased and we spent just over a year doing it up. It's on the coast. It is so cool to live on the coast. In fact, it's not even finished yet. We've still got a few things to do, but this was where we started. It took us quite a while to find a house. Not quite a year, but it seemed that way when we were looking. We just wanted to find the right house to renovate and put our touch on it. Well, my touch, my husband doesn't really do the decorating. And this house is an apartment with 2 other apartments. So I guess in Croatia they call them apartment houses. So it's been absolutely wonderful doing it up. I was so happy to basically get a blank canvas by the time we took everything out and started putting it back together. My intention with this channel is to show you my life living in Croatia and just some of the hurdles when you don't speak a language. Some of the cultural differences can be challenging, but oh my goodness, guys, I love it. I love it so much. It was the best decision that my husband and I made to retire, even though I'm not allowed to say that word, in Croatia. Do I miss New Zealand? I absolutely don't. I miss people in New Zealand, but I certainly don't miss New Zealand. I nearly fell over then. We started last year demolishing the stairs. My husband and I didn't do things like that because, you know, we're old and we're retired. Oh, you know, that word. But actually I'm older than him. So, yeah. But we hired some really cool guys to help us do it. And yeah, it was such a journey. Even the differences in renovating in Croatia to New Zealand. But it's like, it's so easy to make the comparisons. But yeah, and there I was, sitting amongst noise and rubble until we finally thought, well, we better move out to get the renos done. Looking back on these videos, we've actually come a really long way, and it was the most enjoyable time I've ever had in my life, to be honest. I actually loved doing this. I had such a good time. I absolutely loved doing house renovations. And look at the view, guys. Look at that view that I had to look at when I was trying to make sense of all the rubble. Closed up the top floor apartment, and this was me explaining it. There only used to be internal access to the top apartment, and we made it external access only, so that was quite a big thing to do as well. Things are starting to look a bit better. All the rubble's gone. That was like the first lot of rubble was gone. But look at that view. How lucky am I to wake up to this view every day? Well, the jib was getting put up, but I believe in Croatia it's called gib. In New Zealand it's called jib. So close enough. We ended up making a laundry for where the staircase had been. It's our bed in the background. I'm sure everybody has a bed where the kitchen's going to go. And we got the beautiful floors sanded. I just really, really wanted to get that done. I love the parquet floors. It was actually starting to look like home with my chandeliers from New Zealand up. We quite often went to Pevex to buy lots of stuff. I love Pevex, guys. I go there quite often, and I like to bring you along, and I just like to look to see what they've got, especially in the little garden section bit. And at this stage I was picking up curtain rods and things like that for the apartment, for 2 apartments. We've also done the upstairs apartment up, and I will show you that in another video. This is our bathroom. My husband picked the tiles. I'm not a fan, but hey, I put a mirror up. These are the external stairs getting built to be able to go upstairs. Here I am talking about things again. And this was a day out in Split when it was winter. I love the Starry Ground, the old town. It is so beautiful. And my husband bought me a lovely lunch. And here we have Split. It is such a cool city. I just keep saying everything's cool because to me it is. Croatia is cool. And finally getting our kitchen put in, and then the end. This is kind of how we're living now. So I hope you can join me for my expat life in Croatia, and we'll go on some journeys together and just have lots of fun, basically. Thanks for watching.